Today we can open ChatGPT and ask questions like chat develop a trading system for me, and it does. ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude. I mean, there are many means today. The question is, can this be the solution to our problems as traders, as systematic traders? Well, first of all, a single system is not the solution to trading in any case. It helps, it is a good system, certainly can help, but it's not the way to go if you want to be a professional trader. You know you need a portfolio of systems, which is across markets, across approaches, a portfolio that helps when one system goes nuts, when another system is weak, when another is losing money. The portfolio is helping to bring again the green into your account. That said, can we develop these systems using AI? I tried, and we tried in Unger Academy. We found interesting results doing so. First of all, you have to consider that AI is doing stuff based on the information it digested, okay? So the information it has derives from what you can find on the web, on contents, which you as a human being probably would not be able to gather together to that extent, of course. So obviously, AI is much better than you, than me, than anybody in putting everything together. But the way how it puts things together leads to the big question mark, because everything is very critical if you want to put it at work and to put your money in it. When you develop a system, you have the system ready, you have to question yourself, how was this system backtested? What data did we use? Did we consider commissions, slippage? What slippage did we consider? Are the orders which are claimed to be executed really possible to be executed in live trading, or will they probably get completely different executions? Will this system be the right choice to be put in a portfolio? Will this system be likely to resist for a long time, robust and resilient to the changes in the markets? All questions that derive from the experience of a trader. All questions that AI doesn't ask itself. So you can use AI to develop, but it's you to guide the process. And this is the big word, the process, because there is a process behind the development of trading systems. A process based on intuitions, ideas, rules, data, validation, evaluation, and above all, risk management. All this circle, or however you want to call it, is a process that AI alone doesn't follow, because it is exclusive or in the mind of a trader, an experienced trader, where experience means not that you've been trading for 10 years, but that you know what you're dealing with, you know what it is all about. So AI can be a very powerful help in your development, in your work, but it's still a help. It's a worker working for you, where you are guiding it through the process. The process is the most important thing in systematic trading, because only through a process you get to a result that will last throughout the years. The first system I developed on ChatGPT, where I asked to develop an intraday system on crude oil, trend following, long and short, closing positions at the end of the day. It came back with a very basic system, or breakout system, to important levels, which is fine, obviously. And it also gave me the results year after year of the gain the system made, a report, a performance report. So my first question was, okay, but what data did it use? I asked ChatGPT, and it said that it invented the data based on the way crude oil in the macroeconomic world was moving. Actually, the results were on completely invented data. Now, obviously, you can claim you're stupid, you had to provide the data yourself, which is true. But again, you need to know this. And you need to know exactly what data to feed the system with and what to ask the system to do so that you will be able to control if what it did is fine with you and is something you can cope with and is something that will work in real life. All questions which have answers deriving from the experience of the human being a trader. Technology, and AI in this case, is an incredible help to increase your performances, of course, and your knowledge. But it doesn't substitute or create your knowledge. This is so important. So it is a way to increase speed in your tasks, and increase efficiency in your tasks. But the tasks depend on your knowledge and on the way you guide the system through it. And this is the most important thing. Again, training system, portfolio of training system is a process based on rules, data, validation, evaluation, risk control. All the process which led me to win 4 training championships, world trading championships, and that you can learn about in Unger Academy, of course. It's a process that will not give you the perfect bot working for you and making money every day. If you look for that, we are not the right people for you, and I doubt there is anybody in the world who can really help you. It's not a system that will give you signals so that you place orders not even knowing what you are doing. We are not the right people to do so. We believe this is not the way to go. But if you have a scientific mindset and you believe you want to deepen your knowledge in systematic trading to see if it's something for you, well, then we are the right people to look at because we can really help you.